Hi, I'm Chase Thomas.
And I'm Amelia McKinnon.
And welcome to
the MCHey Show. Well, it's almost April Fool's, and you know what that means.
April Fool's Day pranks.
No, Chase. Coffee Ground's grand opening.
Wait, for real? It's opening April 1st?
Yep.
And this isn't an April Fool's joke?
Nope. Here's Maddie with the scoop. For real.
School grounds opening April 1st. Get your very own punch card today for only $10. It will get you 5 coffees.
Thanks, Maddie. I'm going to get my punch card today.
And here's that QR code if you want to get that coffee flowing.
And while you're at it, why don't you stop by the front desk and get your prom tickets?
That's right, MCA. Prom is just around the corner. With more, here's Mason Newberry.
Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's prom time. April 27th at 7 p.m. You can contact Miss Thomas for tickets, $20 each, 9th through 12th grade. If you don't know how to dance, don't worry. Diego will teach you a lesson.
And don't forget the middle school dance.
Well, MCA, the basketball season is officially over.
And not everyone is coping very well. But there are some students trying to keep that school spirit alive.
Oh man, the copier's jammed. I think I'm gonna leave it.
You can't do that!
Okay, class, time to start coloring your picture.
You can't do that!
I could cheat on this makeup test.
You can't do that!
Probably time to let go, guys.
And speaking of sports, some of the students got a chance to channel that energy into last week's dodgeball night. Dodgeball night was a big hit.
See what you did there.
In recent landscaping news,
Mr. Ackerman has really been getting into the spirit of St. Patrick's Day. Let's take a look.
All right, now remember, whoever finds a 4-leaf clover gets to be a principal for a day. And we're saving on lawn care, too.
wow, congratulations, Mikey.
Wait, Mikey's gonna be principal for a day?
I think that's what we just heard.
Yeah, I think I'm sick that day. But, speaking of principals,
MCH's Drake Botters had a chance to sit down with incoming principal, Mr. Ray,
to ask him some important questions. Let's take a look.
Thanks for joining us in on the MCHey Show.
Excited to be here. Really excited to be here.
We're just excited to get to know you a little bit more this year.
Yeah.
My first question I got for you, I just got my license, and I'm super pumped about driving around.
Yeah.
So my first question is, what was your first car?
My first car was a Jeep Cherokee, like in the 90s. But I'll tell you, one time, before I got that car, I had to drive my mom's minivan around for a bit, and that was tough. That was a tough look. It's the Montana minivan, and yeah, that's just tough with their high school boys. But I mean, you can get a lot of guys in there, but yeah, it wasn't the look. So I was glad to get the Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, that Jeep Cherokee is nice.
I really like that car.
All right, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, probably cookie dough.
I agree.
I love cookie dough, but I'm like one of those guys that when I go to an ice cream place, I like to try something new every time.
Yeah.
I don't like to be the same order every time, but cookie dough would be, it never misses.
Absolutely, man. All right, what about football team? No, you.
Yeah, so I'm like a hometown guy, so I love the Colts. I grew up, Peyton Manning was my favorite player.
Mhm.
So, like, love the Colts, hate the Patriots. That's just how I was brought up. College, there's a lot of teams I love in college. I guess I would slant more Purdue, Notre Dame. But I was like, IU football this year was crazy. Like, the fact that they had the success, that was awesome. Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite Bible verse? No, you touched on this a little
James
bit,
1:12 would be. That's one, like I talked about at chapel. That's on my dad's tombstone. It's our life verse. And just so I think adversity is all about perspective. And, like, that's how God,
for sure,
like he helps us get stronger if we leverage that for good. You know, and I've learned that life is so much not what happens to you, but how you respond to it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All right. What about your favorite video game?
NCAA football. So this
NCAA,
is like
yeah.
NCAA football. I got, like, when I was a kid, I had every one. So the last one was 2014, so they made the one now.
Yeah.
And actually, just last weekend, I had a sleepover. I had a sleepover. My nephews spent the night at my house. My nephews are 2 of them are in 6th grade and 1 are in 4th grade.
Okay.
So they wanted to have a sleepover. I was like, dude, bring your Xbox One and bring NCAA football. And we had a tournament, and I beat them all. And so I still got it. And it was big time. I was at Texas, so yeah.
All right. What about your favorite energy drink?
Oh, probably Monster or Red Bull. It just depends. Like, Friday night before a football game, I would get one of the big Red Bulls every time.
The Red Bulls, yeah.
And it just hits. I love the Red Bull.
Okay.
But the heart, it's not good for the heart. You gotta
it is.
Gotta be careful.
Can't have too many of those.
Yeah.
All right. What about your favorite kicks?
Oh, well, I'm wearing the Dunks right now. I know those are a little bit overplayed, but they go with everything. I like Jordans though, probably more. The Jordan 1s are still like goated.
Absolutely.
I still love
Jordan's
those.
It's the best.
Yeah.
You can't go
Yeah.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna throw out some words and we'll see if you know what I'm talking about. Bet.
Yeah. Bet's like, yeah, I use bet. I use bet low key sometimes. But yeah, I know what that means. Bet's like, yeah, right on. Like,
yeah, I was about to say low key, but it seems like you already know what I'm talking about.
I use that, and I'm not even trying to be cool. Some words I say, and I'm trying to be relevant. Low key, it's part of my like vocab.
Just use it. All right. What about fire?
Fire, yeah, fire. I coach high school football, so yeah, I use that sometimes. Or slaps.
Oh,
like if something's good,
okay.
like man, that slap. Like Jagger's
That's
slaps.
fire.
That's fire. Yeah.
What about Riz?
Riz, yeah, W Riz, L Riz, no Riz.
Oh my gosh.
One time I was at lunch last week, and a middle school kid asked me if I had Riz. I was like, that's a loaded question coming from like a middle school boy. And I don't answer that. Like.
All right, I got one more. What about aura?
Yeah, aura. Yeah, yes. Try to have, man. Yeah. I feel like I have good aura. W aura. Saying W aura is crazy. I can't even believe I said that.
Yeah.
But I like that. Like it's like the new vibe, or like a new presence. But I do think like some of these words, I think that they're so clever, and like I think like when I was a kid, we had our own slang. It's just cool to hear the new slang and like a lot of the words. Like I get the skibbity stuff, I don't get. Like that's like to me.
Even I don't get.
That's out of pocket. You know what I mean? That's
wow. That. He knows what he's talking about. All right, we got some either or questions here. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Forrest Frank or Josiah Queen?
Forrest Frank.
Would you rather go on a hot air balloon or skydiving?
Oh, that's a good one. I think skydiving. I've always wanted to skydive.
I agree. It seems like much more like adrenaline packed.
Oh, 100%. And especially the first time doing it with somebody. Like, I don't know if I do it the first time without, like, just...
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what happens if the parachute doesn't work?
Yeah.
Like, that would be a terrible way to die. But, yeah, skydiving, I think, would be awesome.
That would be really fun. Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, okay. LeBron or Jordan?
Oh, my gosh, we went there, dude. I still think Jordan's the GOAT. And I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not a LeBron hater.
Thank you.
I think Jordan, what separates him is just the competitive spirit. And like when the game was on the line, like he wanted the ball.
Jordan is the GOAT.
Yeah.
So
but
that's
LeBron's top 3 all time though.
Absolutely.
I think you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. He's excellent.
40 in the league and he's still.
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Yeah.
All right. We got dogs or cats. There's one right answer, so you
dogs,
better pick
100%.
Thank
you.
Yeah. Ping pong or foosball?
Oh my gosh. Ping pong's probably. I was always like though. I never had a ping pong table in my house, and I always thought whoever had that or a pool table, I always thought they were super rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just
pretty nice. Would you rather live in the city or the country?
Country.
Okay, that's.
So I'm like a suburb guy though too. Like I grew up in the country. I grew up in like a one stoplight town.
Okay. Yeah.
Like my parents grew up there. Everybody knew everybody, and I love that. But like for me, I don't think I could ever live.
Yeah.
Like that far away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about a palm tree or a Christmas tree? Interesting.
Oh. Love Christmas, so I go Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. All right. Would you rather be a pirate or be a knight?
Probably a knight, man.
A
Yeah,
knight,
I just
really?
think that's more baller. I don't know. I just
Truck or sports car?
sports car.
Sports car.
Yeah.
All right. Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh man. You know what? I would say Ronaldo. This is a crazy comment, but one of the biggest compliments I've ever gotten in my life is someone told me I look like Ronaldo.
You actually do.
And I
a
was
little
like,
bit,
when they said that, I was like, dude, are you like
Yeah.
out of nowhere? I was like, that's big time, man.
That's
I'll take that.
All right, we got mullet or buzz cut.
I think mullet. So I was like, when I grew up, my hair was kind of like yours, a little longer, like when I was a kid. The trendy mullet, I think, is a good look.
Yeah.
Not like the 90s mullet, like country. That's crazy.
That's
but like the more tapered with the fade on the side, I think that's a good look.
And then we got one more. This is important. Okay?
Yeah.
What is your wife's favorite flower?
Oh my, oof. Now I'll preface this with saying, like, my wife's not the flower type.
Okay.
So, like, I don't. If you ask her that question, I don't think she'd have an answer.
Really? Okay.
Like, really, I think for her, she'd rather me get her Oreo Extreme cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. Like, I don't think she'd want flowers. I think she's. But for me, I don't know. Dude. I had to go to Kroger and get like the $20 bouquet most of the time.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what they are, man. I just like the
Nobody
pink
does.
one, the red one.
Yeah.
You know,
They got
yeah.
colors. Look at that. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
And I just grabbed that. But she's more of like, like thoughtful stuff. Like bring
I
her
got you.
cheesecake or do stuff
Just
like
like
that.
a small gift. here and
Correct.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being on the show
appreciate
today,
it,
man.
man.
I really enjoy getting to
Yeah.
know you a little bit better.
I'm
man.
looking forward to being an MCA.
Yeah. Thanks
yeah.
for being on the show, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Great stuff. Thanks, Drake.
Mr. Ray is going to be great.
I'm thinking about flunking my senior year so I can come back. Actually, we should probably cut that out. But seriously, I am going to miss Mr. Moore and Mr. Ackerman.
Actually, they're not going anywhere. Mr. Ray is just joining the team.
That's cool. Oh, I heard Mr. Ray is trying to memorize students' name from the MCA yearbook.
Speaking of yearbooks, the MCA yearbook is now on sale. That order needs to be placed by April 16th. And make sure you get yours, MCA, because I want to sign it.
And now for some video game wisdom.
Guys, don't be like a glider friend. Gliders are there at your highest, but leave you at your lowest. Be like a pickaxe, someone who's there all the time.
LeBron.
March Madness is underway. No, not that kind of March Madness. Mr. Moore's March Madness Mullet Mayhem.
8 of the greatest mullets at MCA will face off to see who is Mr. Moore's mullet champ.
Let's take a look. Wow. Just wow.
On a real note, MCA's spring break is just around the corner.
Low key. Time to let those mullets blow in the wind.
With some travel ideas for your spring break, here's MCA's travel specialist, Romy Stevenson.
Thanks, guys. Traveling all the way to Florida for spring break can be expensive and time-consuming. Why waste your whole break in the car at some crowded resort? Why not explore these vacant MCA locations instead? They're just around the corner, and they're empty all spring break.
Ackerman Airbnb offers a roomy stay and includes a pool.
While the Ackermans are away, you can swim and play. Looking for a rustic getaway? Take a look at More for Your Money. Relax near the creek or spend a lazy afternoon in Mr. Moore's barn. Or check out the Poor House. Don't let the name fool you. Mrs. Poor's pool is ready for some spring fun. Guys, you don't have to spend big money this year. In fact, if you time it right and clean up after yourself, they might not even know you were there.
Thanks, Romy. Great ideas.
And speaking of spring weather can be tricky.
For an update on the weather, let's go to MCHey's meteorologist, Grant Walker.
Man, it's really pouring out here right now. Wait, I think it cleared up. Oh, never mind. I guess it's really spotty showers today. You never know what to expect in Indiana. Oh shoot. Ah.
Thanks, Grant. Somebody grab that guy a towel.
Let's wrap things up with the verse of the day. Here's Dallas Mosier.
Hi, I'm Dallas Mosier with the verse of the day, and today we have Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up.
Thanks, Dallas. Great reminder to keep pressing on and finishing strong.
And that's a wrap for this episode of the MCHey Show.
Peace out, MCHey!